create a sense of urgency early in the season?
I think it happens in preseason. It happens in the training camp where you're looking and saying, we have to get off to a good start. And a lot of times coaches are looking at their schedules. The back half of the schedules can be very tough. A lot of road games or a lot of playoff teams. That's why at the beginning you want to get off to a great start. And you got to send that message to your team and let them know the reason why. And I think a lot of times that's when players respond.
Well said. Now the starting group for the visitors. Wilkins is out there with Cunningham. And it's Nichols in at the 3 spot. Six to shoot. Pass to Cunningham. Up again. Here's Wilkins. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on it.
And there's one thing you're trying to minimize. It's second chance opportunities. Poor defensive rebounding for them.
Here's Geiger. 8 points his last outing. Pass to O'Gallagher Jr. Here's Arnold. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Wilkins. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Trying his luck deep. That one misses. Gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Dubb the pass to Hunter. Shoots a fader. Off the left rim and out.
Still scoreless after 4 attempts. Struggling to find any daylight.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. He said defensively they have to slow down the pace. He said there's too much speed on the other side and they can't get into a run-and-gun game. We'll see who wins out in that style of play battle, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Here's O'Gallagher Jr. 8 points his last outing.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
The pass to Cobb. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. From 13, Wilkins. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in. And this is what you got to do. I mean, if it ain't working, call timeout, try to figure out what you can do to fix the problem.
You know, also, it's just a chance to take a breath, regroup, get your mind set, and come back out fresh.
On defense, the visitors. Pass to O'Gallagher Jr. Here's Hale. Drains the three-pointer. Dubb's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Kicks to Cunningham. To the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wilkins. Drains it from 17 feet out. Wilkins has got 6 points.
It looked like the defense just flat out froze out there. Clear breakdown in communication to allow that easy bucket.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. O'Gallagher Jr. passes to Arnold. Over Tyner. Wilkins grabs the miss. Gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's O'Gallagher Jr. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Hale. Passes it to O'Gallagher Jr. And they pick up 2. Gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Pass to Nichols. Over Hunter. Second shot opportunity, and Wilkins puts it in. He's got 8.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Now the pass to Arnold. Here's Hunter. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Nuggets in Denver.
You know what? I also like how he attacked the glass. Gave a terrific effort in that department.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots. Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. And 36% in this first quarter trying to get their bearings. It's stolen. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Hale. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Passes it to Nichols. Clock at 6. Here's Cobb. And the jumper is on the mark.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Here's O'Gallagher Jr. Pass to Arnold. Shoots from the elbow. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
You like how he uses his height there.
Sure, working the in-between area. Not many guys with the length to bother him.
Takes the 13-footer, and he overshot that one, missing.
I mean, the mid-range jump shot, a lot of guys have a hard time knocking it down.
Right wing. Here's Hunter, and it's all evened up.
Boy, he reads the defense well. Makes a nice adjustment. Very dependable.
More and more, Steve, the NBA becoming about two-way players. Who are some of your favorites that fit that mold?
I think option number 1 is LeBron James. He does an excellent job, and obviously because of the load he's been carrying, it's been more, I would say, sided offensively, but he's capable. Kawhi Leonard, Chris Paul. Draymond Green doesn't score much on the offensive end, but you know he does a lot of things as far as passing the basketball, setting screens. So them are some of those guys. And Kevin Durant lately has become one of those guys that you can count on blocking shots.
Love all those examples. gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Horton. Six to shoot. More in the corner. Now the pass to Nichols. Dishes it to Jenkins. Over Hill. Jenkins can't get it to go.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Lowry. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You get a chance to see the elite court vision there. Excellent pass.
36% in this first quarter trying to get their bearings. There's the dish to Jenkins. Owens passes to Jenkins. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Owens. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Sharing the basketball. Plenty of guys talk about it, but not everyone does it.
Childress with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Now here's Jenkins. Defense is right there. Here's Owens. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And Childress kicks to Lowry. Pass to Gregory. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He doesn't get the second one. Gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Nichols, defended by Childress. Nichols passes to Horton. This one for 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Gregory misses.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
Pass to Nichols. 1:27 left in the first quarter. And the rejection by Lowry. Here's O'Gallagher Jr. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Horton. Down low. No good from Moore. To the middle. Here's Childress. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
A nice job of converting. But what really makes this play, the league pass.
Moore outside. The pass to Owens. He tries for 3. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
You know what? When you don't box him out, he will burn you for it. He threw that putback down with the authority. This is a problem for him. Inconsistent from the mid-range.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks it to Jenkins. Just 5 on the clock. He shoots again. Moore with the bucket.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Here he is doing it again.
Down low.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Come around and rock it. You know I come around and rock it. You know.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Aggressive rebounding in that first quarter. That's what's given them the advantage.
Control the boards, and you control the flow of the game.
Here's Horton. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And it's Owens in at the 5.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Moore's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Passes it to Gregory. Here's O'Gallagher Jr. to the left side wing. The feed to Lowry. Pass to Childress. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Jenkins with it. Hill's there. Moore outside. Pass to Horton. And the pass to Nichols. His three-pointers off the mark. Being under 40% all in all for the game. Here's O'Gallagher Jr. And Lowry has it in the corner. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Lowry's got 5 now.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Being 40% from the field. Pass to Nichols. Here's Horton. Well, we know, Steve, the GMs are in a tough position in this NBA. Trying to win, obviously, is the number one desire, but they got to balance everyone's view of the landscape. Winning now as opposed to looking what's best for the future.
And it's totally hard because we all understand what happens because you get penalized at the end of the year if you're not a team that's, pretty much locked in the playoffs. You almost want to lose games to get a chance to have a better chance to get a higher draft pick. I think this is something that over the course of the next few seasons, this will be looked at very closely.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And he's good on the second. And the home team has possession. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Pass to Arnold. Shot left block. It's rebounded by Jenkins.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Here's Wilkins. And that one hits back iron.
And that can't happen. Missing the wide open chip shot.
Pass to O'Gallagher Jr. Lays it up off the glass. O'Gallagher Jr.'s got his second basket of the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Outside Wilkins. Cobb, while recovering. Shot clock at 5. Goes up the baseline. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Inside, here's Hale, and that one is stuffed right through.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Horton. He kicks to Jenkins. There's the pass to Cobb. Over Lowry. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
He got a good look from the mid-range area. He needs to shoot this one with more confidence.
Good. Cubs got 4 this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Horton. Wilkins up top. Cobb now recovering. Wilkins dishes to Cunningham. This is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw, no good. Hunter's checked in for Big Daddy. Good on the second free throw. Here's O'Gallagher Jr. Passes to Arnold. Here's O'Gallagher Jr. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
He turned on the Jets. As soon as he got that screen, they went right to the hole. Great decision making there.
Feeds it to Wilkins, kicks it to Cunningham. Clock at 6. Tries from 16. The shot will not fall.
One could argue that's a good shot, but maybe not the right shooter to take it.
Offensive rebound, Geiger. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Cobb. Wilkins against Geiger. Cunningham gets the bucket.
That's an excellent pass. On time, on target. Great teamwork.
Gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Hunter. Over Cunningham. They get it back. Arnold. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line of 2. Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
No good on the free throw. Well, Steve, to play in the NBA, you need to be in peak shape. Talk about your diet and workout regimen back when you were in the game.
I will give myself an A+ for workout regimen back in the day, Kevin.
Wow.
And then that diet part, I would say C-.
That was a D.
Yeah, you got it right. I would say a D. I try to give myself a little credit and say C-. I would say I love to see right now the cross workouts right now with guys doing Pilates, yoga, swimming. They're trying different things.
Gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Tyner. No good on the triple. Gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. And the pass to Arnold. Good on the baseline, Jay. Baller's got 5 now.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Little General gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second foul. You don't want to pick up his third in this half. We'll see if they'll make a substitution or not.
Hill, he's checked in for Little General. On defense, the home team. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Passes it to Cobb. Just 5 to shoot. Shot on the wing. Misses off the right iron.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Hunter. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Hunter's got his second bucket of the night.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, and they were just shaky at times when it mattered most in that game, and it cost them.
You know what? They were awful offensively. Labored to score on any level.
Checked in for Geiger. Pass to Cunningham. Got a piece of it. Here's Hunter. 5 points in the game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Morris checked in for Cunningham. So he gets them both. NBA awards are voted on by broadcasters and writers around the NBA. Do you think that's the best way, Steve, to pick an MVP?
Well, I really think in some kind of way you got to have players more involved, being able to come out and be able to pick the MVP because these are the players that are going up against these guys. I also would love to see where we have more of the defensive player of the year during the offseason. The rookie of the year in the offseason. Obviously giving out more of those awards for the playoffs as well.
And you got to, of course, beware of it becoming a popularity contest, too.
Yes, totally.
Here's Tyner. They can't stop the run with that one.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Taking 2 shots. Gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. The pass to Nichols. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Owens. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. 6 points for him.
And they really haven't made much of an impact on the offensive glass here in the second quarter. There's been a significant drop-off in that area.
Kicks to Childress. Lets it go from 14. Here's Gregory. And he lays it straight in. Gregory's got 5 now.
I love the effort there. Refuses to give up on that play.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
1:27 left in the first half of basketball. Nichols, defended by Childress. Owens passes to Nichols. The tray. They get it back. Second chance shot.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:11 left here in the second. To the paint. 8 feet away. That one a little long. Here's Horton. Gregory with the rebound.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Horton. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
Well, this is where he shows both skill and body control along with the attack mindset.
Here's Childress. That one drops for him. Childress has got 6. 11 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Nichols, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
All the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the line for him here. And he makes the first. And he makes the first but misses the second. And so it's the home team with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks. Here with Coach Yeager. Coach, how do you keep control of this game going forward?
Well, we can keep them out of the paint. You can't play like you're up 4 touchdowns. Try to guard the basketball. They put their heads down. You can't be unaggressive. You got to be aggressive.
Coach, we'll see if you can keep up that defensive intensity. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie. When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the second half, start a fight, throw some bowls, let's go.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Dub in this game, he's been everywhere.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
What I love watching is they are working for high percentage looks and cashing in when they get them.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got Hunter. Waller is out there with Geiger, and then it's Little General, and it's Hale in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Dave Yeager. Pass to Wilkins. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Cobb. Off target from three-point range.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
You know what? At some point, you have to decide. Do you keep pressing the issue, or do you focus on setting up others?
To the wing right side. And it's Cunningham, top of the key. To the right side. The baseline J. Geiger with the rebound. Being at 51%. Really solid. From deep.
I mean, clearly not on the same page right there. You hate to give away possessions.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Pass to Cunningham. He kicks it to Wilkins. Pass to Cobb. Can't cash in from close range.
Really, a lack of focus coming out of the break. So far, they are 0 for 3.
And that one's good. Hunter. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
I just hate seeing this, but no need to jump the gun. Let's see what it turns out to be.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Wilkins' shot is off.
Off target right now. 4 straight misses coming out of the half.
Here's O'Gallagher Jr. 6 points for him. And there's the pass to Geiger. Here's Arnold. That shot misses.
Just 1 for 4 since the break. They are looking for better efficiency on the offensive end.
Kicks it to Cunningham. Passes it to Cobb. Wilkins with the ball. Bank shot. No good.
One could argue that's a good shot, but maybe not the right shooter to take it.
Took him no time at all on that one. Cubs got 12.
Bad communication defensively. This is the last guy you want to leave open from there.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
You start to wonder, in my opinion, is it better to take everything to the rack now or to try at least draw some fouls?
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Wilkins kicks to Cunningham. And here is Jenkins. 5 on the clock. Pass to Cobb. Fires the 3. No good that time.
You know, he really is forcing it right now. This has been a frustrating night for him.
Yep, that one goes in there. 14 points for Dom.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside Wilkins. Jenkins. Right side Hill. Pass to Hunter. Here's Arnold. And he drops in the layup off the glass. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 15 rebounds. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The pass to Jenkins. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Wilkins. It's slammed in by Wilkins.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. And so the home crowd treated to a win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost